Hi, and welcome to my channel. I am the Soul Thriller, here with a monthly tarot reading / intuitive message for the sign of Capricorn. Okay. Hey Caps, this message is designed to give you some answers, some insights, some clarity as to what you should be focusing on this month for April 2020. Okay. So I don't want to hold you, so I'm going to get straight into the message. But before I do, if you want to know any information about me, please check the description box below. My Gmail is there if you are inquiring or want to inquire about a tarot reading. You can contact me at thesoulthriller@gmail.com. Okay, let's get to it. Oh, before I do, if you resonate with anything in this message, or you like me having my channel or what have you, I'm new to YouTube. Don't hesitate to subscribe. Don't hesitate to let me know if this message resonates with you. And if you like it, please hit the like button. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm moving on. Okay. All right. So, Capricorn, the message that I received for you was, don't be so hard on yourself. For making the choices that was right for everyone involved. Okay. So let me say that over. I heard, don't be so hard on yourself for making the choice to do what is right for everyone involved, okay? They say your stance on the matter has placed you in a powerful leadership position where you will be respected and regarded as someone who others can depend on when it comes down to making important decisions or overall in important matters, okay? So again, don't be so hard on yourself. You made the right choice. Okay. And now others will look at you as a person, a leadership person that can make the right decisions, that they can count on, that will make the right decisions. Okay. Let's see what the cards say and see if we can get some more information on this situation that the Capricorns need to focus on. Okay. So, my Capricorn people. All right. Okay. These cards going to come upside down. Let's do this. Okay, Caps. I call my children Caps, my boys Caps. I have 2 Capricorns. And I know Capricorns. My mom is a Capricorn. I know Capricorns like the back of my hand. Okay. And Capricorns to me are like very interesting, very grounded all the time, you know. I love my boys. They crazy as hell, okay. They always be extremely cautious. Okay. All right, then. They want me to have all these cards. All right, you receive the Ace of Swords. And it means that all the thoughts that you've been thinking that have had you like pretty much... I feel like they said, well, the channel message says, don't be so hard on yourself. So I feel like you've been overthinking in a situation. That you feel like the thoughts are spiraling out of control because you feel like you needed to do something different, or if you would have done something differently, you would have. I feel like you're beating yourself up because of how things are turning out, how people how it seems as though people are reacting to a situation. However, again, with the channel message, it's like they're telling you, don't be so hard on yourself, okay? Out of this situation, a lot of the people involved really appreciated you for taking that stance. If they're not showing you that they appreciate you, I feel like they will be showing you that they appreciate you soon, okay? So this card does represent having that moment of clarity, having that that thought that gives you peace, and that reassures you that you made the right choice and decision, okay? You received the 10 of the Ten of Swords, which of course it's a card that represents endings in relationships, changes in relationships and things like that. And I feel like you put in a stop to a situation that wasn't benefiting anyone, has really put you in a better position. I feel like it was a very hard sacrifice that you had to make. Maybe it's your spouse that you've been with for many, many years. It took you, some courage to make the choice and the decision to move on. And you did, because you saw that even though you would try, things wouldn't work out. Even though your spouse would try, things won't work out, or your lover or what have you. You don't have to be married, but I feel like you put your effort into it, they put their effort into it, or whether it's family members, and things never really panned out the way you wanted them to be. And so now it's time, you made the decision to move on. You made the sacrifice, even though you love this person and you want to be with them or what have you, and you know you guys love each other. You decided to go ahead and put an end to the relationship, or at least put it on hold until you guys figure out if you want to stay. So there may be a separation involved, or just a full-on break, okay? But there's definitely been ending of relationship, ending of things that just have been weighing you down. Very stressful times. You're gonna rise from this like a phoenix in the ashes, and you're gonna see that you did make the best decision. And even the people that are involved, they're gonna see that as well, okay? You also received the Ace of Wands, and I feel like this is that fire that will be lit in you, that will showcase your leadership abilities. It will prove to everyone that you are capable of making great decisions, and I feel like it's gonna light a spark in you to be able to live life always in that manner, always taken from this moment where you had to put your own happiness, I suppose, as much as you had left in this situation, or put anyone else's happiness to the side, and make the best decision that makes sense, okay? And so this is gonna really help you to just continue to thrive in those moments, and help you to move forward on in your life, and working on your goals and your dreams and things like that, okay? You received the card, the High Priestess, okay? And the High Priestess card speaks on psychic abilities, trusting your intuition, being able to know what you need to do without questioning it. And that's what I feel like. I feel like you got like I don't want to say a light bulb moment, but it's kind of like that light bulb moment where you realize there was nothing else you could do in this situation. Nothing that was going to make it better for you and everyone else involved. The situation was getting worse and worse, and there was just no resolve. And so, and I felt like you finally felt it from other people. You finally felt the vibe or the other people's energy, and you're like, well, shit, if I don't like you like that, you don't like me like that, and y'all don't like me like that, and we all, feel that way about each other, why are we still trying to make this work? Why are we still going down this road? Okay, let's end it and let's move on. Okay. And so I feel like that's what happened in this situation. You trusted your intuition. You told yourself, look, I gotta put an end to this. This is craziness. It's not working for us, and you did what you need to do. And then trusting your intuition, you're going to see that you made a great decision, and things are going to start lining up for you in the months to come. Okay. That was a cool message. Nice. This might be a short reading, Capricorn. Let's see. Okay. All right. You received the Ace of Pentacles. And I do feel like you made the right decision. And making the right decision is going to like bring a lot of things into perspective for you. You're going to be walking down a whole new path that's going to be very fruitful, very rewarding. And it's overall a new way of being. You may even have an elevation of money. Your wishes will be granted. In case you wanted more loving and peaceful relationships, I feel like you put out that manifestation, you put out that thought to the universe, and now it's going to start manifesting for you, okay? And just know that you did do the right thing. You also received the King of Cups, and the King of Cups, talks about being gentle, being emotionally balanced, being emotionally fit. And like I said, I feel like you're gonna have this feeling within you that's gonna make you feel very powerful, very put together. I guess very Capricorn, because Capricorns tend to make those direct decisions that will benefit them, and they tend to not think twice about it, I suppose. But you're going to be very aligned once you do make this choice and start moving down this right. Or you've already made the choice to change anyways. We already see that. But once you move past these negative thoughts and you realize that you did make the right decision, then you're going to be feeling very much so in control of your emotions, very calm and very peaceful. Very much at ease in your life, okay? So you receive the cards 4 of Cups and 7 of Cups, okay? And I feel like, honestly, this is just taking me back as to, to answer some questions. It feels like, I feel like I need to say, this has been going on for far too long. You've ignored the signs that things needed to be changed. I feel like you kept like reverting back, saying that you wanted this to happen. You wanted this relationship, and so it kept forcing you to stay in it, to try to work on it, and try to see what you can bring out of the other people that are involved, or the other person that is involved. And it really kind of bit you in the tush, trying to make it work for yourself. Okay? This card can also mean, those cards can also mean, don't ignore an offer that is coming your way, okay? Especially like a thought or a new creation, I guess something else that just doesn't pertain to what you're already doing. It's going to be something out of the blue. Don't ignore it thinking that it's it doesn't apply to you, or it doesn't make sense to consider it being a part of your life. The universe is trying to show you something or tell you something, okay? But then again, as I look at this message, it may very well be the first one that I see it. But the 4 of Cups talks about ignoring the universe. Maybe I feel like you the 3 of Cups talk about celebration. The 4 of Cups, talks about moving on and things like that. I may have to cut this out. I don't feel like it. But anyways, I may not. Okay? But let's move on. So the Four of Cups says, do not ignore something that the universe is trying to do, trying to put you in a different space. Don't ignore it. The Seven of Cups says, everything that glitters is not gold. Be careful about making rash decisions when it comes down to something important. So, as I even consider what the channel message says, I feel like you were this person. You were the cup that was handed to everyone else, right? Oh, I can even say that the universe pretty much, you accepted what they were saying. You accepted the intuitive messages instead of ignoring them, right? And it helped you to make the right choice. Come on now. It helped you to make the right choice, okay? We on top of it. All right. And you received the Ace of Wands that talks about new beginnings, new creations, a new life, okay? We already spoke on that. Yeah. So, let's get some more info for you. Beautiful Capricorn people. All right, you received the Knight of Cups. It says, again, well, it talks about an offer. Y'all, I'm so confused at this reading, okay? But I think it's going to make sense to someone out there. So I'm going to upload this video, all right? So anyways, needing confidence to go or to offer something to someone else. I don't know, okay? Honestly, now I see it. It feels like you were kind of reluctant to tell people how you were feeling in this love situation. But it turns out that it was the best decision for you. Okay. Yes, I feel like this is definitely to do with a marriage or a family, a familial agreement. I feel like even though your house was stable, financially stable, that should not, you made the decision that was not going to stop you from putting an end to the situation because everybody deserved better. Okay. You received the card, the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords talks about having that mental clarity, being able to be stern and firm on your decisions, making authoritative type of decisions and moving on and being that leader, okay, that everyone needs. I feel like even though you were met with kind of, no. Well, I would say some friction probably from some people. And so that's why you may be thinking the way you're thinking as far as, let's say, having those thoughts like, did you make the right decision? Did you make the right choice and stuff like that? Because people made you feel like you didn't make the right choice, but you did, okay? Let's move on to the Oracle card. Because I feel like I'm kind of being redundant or repetitive, saying the same thing over and over again. So I'm not going to carry this message on. Trapped in fear. Maybe this is saying that you haven't made the choice yet. And you're afraid that if you do step forward and say something, you're afraid of how your life can end, how things can crumble around you. But you really have to choose your happiness at some point, okay? Conflict and defeat. You need to recognize that this has been a hard battle that you had to fight, trying to maintain this relationship, maintain, I would say, the passion in it. It's just time for you to move on. It's too much. It's put too much pressure on you. It's not making you happy. It's making you feel defeated. or it made you feel defeated, okay? Authority. Hello. Authority. Okay, coming to this Capricorn nature. All right. I know we mentioned it earlier about how you standing firm on your choice will help everyone out in this situation. Yes, you can look forward to your hopes and wishes coming true. I feel like you put it out there. You sent out a message to the universe, like we mentioned, as far as following your intuition, and you received that light bulb moment, that clarity to go ahead and push through and do what you need to do, even though you've been in this situation for a very long time. Okay. Okay, you received the card Balance. And this talks about having patience. You know, being able to balance your emotions. Trusting in yourself. Being okay with what choices you made. Suffering in silence. I feel like you and everyone around you, or whoever is involved in this, have been suffering in silence. You haven't really shared the fact that you may not be in love anymore. You may not feel attracted to this person anymore. I wouldn't say that there isn't love there, but you just may not be attracted anymore. And you haven't been attracted to them for quite some time. And they, honestly, I don't feel like they have been attracted to you. I feel like you guys were probably staying together because there are financial ties. Like, you probably own a property together. You probably own a business together, you know. Okay. Throat chakra. Speak your truth. Don't worry about it. It's going to get received, okay? The throat chakra is funny. It talks about inner knowing, right? Outer hearing, inner hearing, being able to trust your intuition, getting downloads, possibly. Yeah. That's those light bulb moments, getting downloads and having epiphanies like, okay, I know what to do next. Solar plexus. It's so funny. That's why I was talking about creation and passion and all that stuff. All these cards with yellow in them. Talking about even this one. All of these cards had yellow in them. It's crazy, okay? Crazy, okay? Solar plexus. The having emotional power. Your creations. Your passions. I feel like it's time to start putting your, and then we got sacrifice or something. But anyways, you know, I guess or cleansing that chakra, that part of you that's really hasn't been being fed in this relationship or in this space, okay? And I feel like you made that sacrifice. You knew you needed to make the sacrifice in order to bring everything back together and bring everything into alignment in your life, to make everybody else's lives easier and happier, okay? I know this conversation is kind of sporadic. I apologize. I'm going to get better, okay? That's all I can promise you is I'm going to get better. You received the card Wonders. And I feel like, you know, even though you're in a dark space right now, you're going through changes, really tough changes. You're going to realize that even though through these changes, it's going to bring about better for everyone. It's going to bring about what I want to say, a peace and calm, contentment. Maybe not contentment, but feeling like, you know, there is some good that came out of this situation overall, okay? You also received the card Freedom. Wow. I feel like you're going to be free from this situation. It's as simple as that. You're going to be free from feeling like you're obligated to stay in this situation, even though it brought you security, even though you felt like you were financially secure in this situation. It still wasn't beneficial, and I feel like you're free. You're going to feel freer. You receive the card trust. Trust that everything is going to be okay, even though you may need to be alone for a while. Trust that this time of being alone is going to help you to better yourself and work on what you want to work on. And it's going to put things into perspective for you. Now that you won't have to argue and fight and things like that anymore, you're going to appreciate life, and you're going to appreciate your ability to have an exceptional work ethic. That's what I just thought, and that's what I came up with. Okay. Well, Capricorn, that was your message for April 2020. I am so sorry for giving you this lame video, but I still think the message, someone needs to hear the message, okay? I'm new to YouTube, guys, but I'm trying to get these videos out because I know that there's someone that needs this message, okay? But again, it is late night. I don't know if I said that. I know I said it in another video, but it's late night, and I'm doing the best that I can. I love you. Take care. Bye.